Hello everybody, my name is The Awesome Villager. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all well. Now today doing something a little bit different. This just arrived in the post. Now it's not really related to like gaming or Minecraft or anything else, but I need to make a video, I need to get something out, and I just thought it could be something fun to do for a one-off little change video. So today I'm going to be unboxing and looking at the History of the Daleks set 3. This is a Doctor Who action figure set, as you probably guessed. Now, as you may have guessed from those reviews I did on the Dalek mod for Minecraft a few months back, I am actually a very, very big Doctor Who fan, and I just ordered this with some Christmas money that I got. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this. So, I am just going to get these guys out of the box, and I will see you all in a minute. Okay, so I'm back, and here are the two Daleks out of the box. Now, I'll just quickly start by taking a look at the actual box itself, because the packaging for these things is really cool. So, the History of the Dalek sets, they're this like range of Dalek action figure sets, as you can see, and they take two iconic Daleks from every single like Doctor Who story, and then they put them in like a box set together with two of them. So in this little background here, we actually have a scene from the episode that these two are from, The Chase, which is in like, I forgot the exact planet, because it's been a long time since I saw this episode, but it's like the alien forests of some planet that the Doctor and his companions like being chased on by the Daleks. Yeah, that's that. And then, as you saw earlier, like you get like a nice view of both of the Daleks in the set at the front, and then on the back of the box there's a picture of both of them, and obviously I won't read it out because there's a lot there, but it actually then tells the story of the episode they were in. So in this case, it is, if I just get this to focus, The Chase from 1965, so it's one of like the original episodes. It's very, very old, but it's actually quite a good episode, considering it's like 50 years old, and most of the special effects are quite cringy, but yeah, so now time to look at the actual figures, if you will. So I'll start by maybe taking a look at this Dalek. So this one is sorry if I just get it to focus, yeah, that's better. So this is like the standard drone Dalek, and throughout like the classic series, these are like the main Daleks that we see doing most of the things, like, if you know what I mean, like, doing most of the actual things, like, and then we have kind of like the higher ranking Daleks that often have like different paint jobs to distinguish them, but I'll get to that in a minute. This one actually has an interesting feature. So I already have one kind of drone Dalek, if you will, that I got a year ago. Now, this one I've suddenly realised is ever so slightly taller. Now, this one has yellow headlights and this one has orange headlights. And you may also realise that the pupil on this Dalek's eye stalk is significantly smaller, and they actually had this really cool thing in the original series where the like the lens of like the eyes, if you know what I mean, on their eye stalks, they can actually like retract. So this is like a Dalek when its eye stalk, like its pupil, sorry, is kind of at normal size, and this is kind of like one when it's retracted in. And it's just a really nice touch and looks pretty cool in my opinion. So, yeah, and there is one interesting change they've made. So, in the original series, kind of like I don't really know what to call them. A lot of people just call them like the shoulder pieces, I think, where like the guns and the plunges of the Daleks are. It was this grey colour. Now, this grey colour is absolutely perfect. It's just like what they had in the original 60s Daleks. However, on this set, for no real reason as such, they've decided to kind of like swap it out and replace it with like a paler, much more white paint job. Now, I still love the Dalek and it looks okay, but this one, this grey, it was just perfect. It was spot on, so it kind of begs the question, why did they decide to change it to a white? Maybe it was just to make the Dalek more unique and make you want to buy the set more, I don't know, but either way, still a great Dalek, just I'm quite curious as to why they made that little change. So I'll just put him over there. And now on to the one that I really kind of brought this set for, and I am really excited about. This colourful one, this extremely colourful one, is the Saucer Guard Dalek. Now, this one is just really nice. Now, as you may have guessed from its name, it's like it's a Dalek that obviously guards like the outsides of Dalek saucers, and it like patrols them. And the paint job in this one is really nice. Like, I think like that darker blue, the blue head dome, and like the gold kind of plates going around the like midsection of the Dalek, if you know what I mean. They just look really nice. And like, this is actually really interesting because as you probably realise, this one doesn't have the retracted eye lens. This just has like the normal size, if you will. But the really nice part about having this guy is that this Saucer Guard Dalek, you can probably tell the paint job looks quite nice, and it's a really popular Dalek. Now, 6 years ago, back in 2014, this guy did get a release on his own, and he was kind of like, in that, he was a sound effects Dalek, meaning that if like you pressed one of like the little kind of like the balls, if you know what I mean, like on his casing, he kind of like talked like an actual Dalek would, and they were really expensive, and there were only a few made, and like the original 2014 ones, they now sell on eBay for like up to £60–70 an individual Dalek. But even though this one isn't sound effects, it is really nice to have like a re-release, and I never got the original, and like, just overall, this Dalek has really nice paint job. And as you also can see, it's weird because this one has kind of like the more grey that this drone over here that I'm pointing at had, and this one has that new, this one here has the new white. So it's kind of weird how like in one Dalek on the set they decided to keep it as like the original grey, but on the other one in the set they decided to have it as this new kind of interesting white, to say the least. I mean, I'm not really kind of sure what to think of it, to be honest, but still very nice Dalek, that drone. And I should probably just finish up by like saying like kind of like the movements. Now these ones are still like a little bit stiff, because they're fresh out the box. They're always like a bit stiff when they're right out the box, so I'll just be kind of careful. So the rotation on the head is 360. Eye stalk can move up and down. The gun and the plunger on what are called like ball joints, and they can just kind of move all around. And on the bottom there are 3 wheels, so there are these 2 ones at the back, then the one at the front, I don't know if you can see, it can like swivel to allow like the Dalek to turn. It can go backwards and forwards, turn left and right. And yeah, that's kind of like the movement and the articulation of the figures. So yeah, they're really quite cool, I think. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little review. Now, don't worry for any of you who like prefer my gaming videos. This was just like a little one-off thing. I just got this in the post today and I thought it would make a fun little like alternative video. So yeah, I really hope you liked this. Don't worry, I will release a Minecraft video soon. But until then, this is the Awesome Villager signing out, and thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.